Good afternoon, friends. We have last time discussed about the tenses, active voice, passive voice, various forms of tenses, and the verbs with the help of which we made those tenses. Now this week we shall discuss about the direct speech and the indirect speech. What is exactly the direct speech means? In direct speech, it will be in inverted comma, the reporting exact words spoken. That will be in inverted comma, that is direct speech. And in indirect speech, reporting the words exactly. How the direct speech is formed basis, it depends on the reporting place, then it depends upon the time, then it depends upon the tense, then it depends upon the pronoun. That comes in the direct speech. So accordingly the changes will be made in the verbs. Now let us see some differences in direct speech and indirect speech. Now I will tell you in direct speech. Suppose we are in direct speech using can. That in indirect speech will become as could. And may in direct speech will become might. Must will become had to or would have. Should will remain should only. Might will remain might only. Would will remain would. Ought to, O-U-G-S-T, ought to will become ought to only. Some examples. He said, inverted comma, I can cook food, inverted comma close. Now this sentence we are converting into indirect speech. So all the inverted commas will go and the comma will also go. Then we have to say, he said that he could cook the food. Now another sentence, they said, inverted comma, we may go to Calcutta, inverted comma, then full stop. That how we will change into indirect speech. They said that they might go to Calcutta. Now another example in direct speech. So first I am taking direct speech, then it will go to indirect speech like that. In direct speech, she said, inverted comma, I must finish my homework on time. Then how we will change that into indirect speech? She said that she had to finish the work on time. So where we changed must is changed to had to, like that. Now there will be no change. Should, might, could, would, ought to. This will be repeated same in the indirect speech also. Direct speech and indirect speech both will be same. Now example, Lalita said, I ought to avoid bad company. That is direct speech. Indirect speech, Lalita said that she ought to avoid bad companies. Ought to, moral obligation like that, ought to, should do, should, like that, or ought to. Now another one, changes as per reporting verb. As per reporting verb, changes made in sentences of inverted comma, direct sentences. Now indirect speech, past tense, direct sentence, past tense. So present tense, whatever is there, that will remain unchanged. And future tense will also remain unchanged. If direct sentence contains universal truth, what is the universal truth? Sun rises, moon rises. Then no change in indirect speech. Whatever is there in the direct speech, that will be repeated in the indirect speech. For example, Ram said, I am young. That is in direct speech. In direct speech, Ram said that he was young. Sita says, inverted comma, I am beautiful. Sita says, she is beautiful. Now another example, Ram says, I am strong. Rama says that he is strong. Another direct speech, Ram said, here you have to remember, Ram said, the sun rises in east in the morning. So Rama said that sun rises in the east in the morning. See, there actually it is sun rises, we said. That remains same. Sun rises every day, sun rises, universal truth. Now change as per tense. First I will tell direct speech, then I will tell indirect speech. Present simple, how we are changing it to past simple. Present simple, we said subject, then verb, then object. That will go to subject, verb, object. So simple form of the present will become past. Suppose here we are using in the simple present, we are using go. Go will become went in the past. Now present continuous, subject is or am or are plus ing form of the verb plus object. That is in direct speech. That will be changed to subject plus was. This is will become was or am will become was. Then are will become were plus ing form of the verb plus object. So this way we are changing the present continuous into past continuous. Now let us take present perfect. Present perfect, what happens? Subject plus has or have plus past participle form of the verb plus object. So present perfect, how we change to past perfect? Subject, this has and have will become had plus past participle form of the verb plus object. That way we have to change. Now past simple, how we are changing to past perfect? Subject plus verb plus object. So when we change to past perfect, subject plus had plus that verb, past participle form of verb plus object. Now present continuous and past perfect continuous. Past continuous, how we will change to past perfect continuous, we have to see. Suppose past continuous, subject was, were plus ing form of the verb plus object. In past perfect continuous, it will be subject plus had been. So was, were plus ing, that will go to had been, verb with ing. And future simple, what will happen? Subject plus will or shall plus that first form of verb plus object. Now there we have to use future conditional, subject plus that will or shall be become would or should plus that first form of the verb, that is go, everything, go plus object. Now we have to take future continuous. How we will change to future continuous to conditional continuing, that is future continuous in direct speech. First I am talking about direct speech, then I am talking about the indirect speech. Now direct speech, subject will be there plus will or shall plus be plus verb plus ing form of verb. Verb means ing form of verb plus object. That way how we will change? Only simple change, that will become would be. Will become would be. Subject plus would be plus verb plus ing form of the verb plus object. Now some few examples. Sida said, inverted comma, I walk, inverted comma complete. Now how we are changing? Sida said she walked. Now second example, Sida said, inverted comma, I am having coffee. How we will change into indirect speech? Sida said that she was having coffee. Now another example, Rama said, Lava has gone to school, inverted comma. I repeat, Rama said, Lava has gone to school, inverted comma close. How we will change that into indirect speech? Rama said that Lava had gone to school. Another example, Rama said, inverted comma, Sida ate food. That is past. That is indirect speech. How we will come? Rama said that Sida had eaten the food. Now another example, Ravana said, inverted comma, I was living in Lanka. So how we will change into indirect speech? Ravana said that he had been living in Lanka. There it has come, I was. It's a continuation, the past continuous. So that had become past perfect continuous. Now another example, Rama said, in inverted comma, I will go to Lanka. How we can change this? Rama said that he would go to Lanka. That will become would. Then another example, Sida said, they will be cooking food. It is very easy, indirect speech. Sida said that they would be cooking the food. Now let us see the changes in place and time. In direct speech, place and time we will give. How that will change in indirect speech? In sentence we see now will become then, here will become there, today will become that day, tomorrow will become next day, last week will become previous week, this will become that, tonight become that night, ago becomes before, thus become so, hither becomes thither. Hither we are normally not using. In literature it is used. Hither, Hither, hither become thither, Thiher. Then come becomes go. Then hence becomes thence. Next will become following. So in that way this can be changed. Now changes in interrogative sentence questions, sentences. Direct, indirect sentence. Be you said, he said, I will go to school. So in indirect it will become as asked, demanded, ordered, inquired. The said indirect is used in indirect as asked, demanded, ordered, inquired. Example, Ram said, what Sita is doing? Ram asked me what Sita was doing. So there see we use said. Rama said, what is Sita doing? So indirect it will become Rama asked. Said becomes asked. Rama asked me what Sita was doing. Another example, Rama said, will she come for interview? Rama said, will she come for interview? Now how we will change that into indirect? Rama asked if she would come for interview. Another example, Rama asked, where do you stay? Indirect, Rama inquired where I stayed. Now some changes will take place in pronouns. So first I will tell indirect speech what are the pronouns, and when we change that into indirect speech, how the pronoun changes. We studied I, we, you, all these pronouns. I will become he or she. You will become he, she, they. We become they. They become they only. He becomes he only. She will remain she only. It. Us, them. Us will become them. Our will become their. His will become his only. Her will be her. Its will be its. So these are the changes in pronouns when used. Example, Sida said, I am a good girl. Sida said, comma, end inverted comma, I am a good girl, inverted comma close. Sida said that she was a good girl. See how we changed. I am a good girl become she was a good girl. Second, another sentence, I told them, inverted comma, you have completed painting, inverted comma close. Then that will become in indirect speech. I told them that they had completed the painting. I told them they had completed the painting. So correctly you have to use I told them that they had completed the painting. Another sentence, he said she is in Lanka. He said, inverted comma, she is in Lanka. How indirect speech it will go? He said that she was in Lanka. These are the few direct speeches and indirect speeches, how it remains in tense. Present tense, how we are changing to past tense. Future, what is the variation? Past, what is the variation? Time, conditions, pronoun, how we change. So all these are some of the changes. If you repeatedly read, listen, and you make your own sentences, you will be able to understand properly. Don't take any tension. Please subscribe this. Please view this. Please like. Tell also to your friends. So you continuously listen 3-4 times, then you will get some ideas. And you must be having some books also. Refer those books also. And you will get some good ideas. And these are the topics we have to study in direct speech and indirect speech, how we have to convert. In direct speech you have to remember that there will be inverted comma, direct speech. Inverted comma will disappear. And that comma will also disappear. It will be a straight sentence. There will not be any inverted comma in indirect speech. Okay, bye. Thank you. Goodbye. Next, shall see next class with more examples. Okay, bye. Take care. Bye bye.